Hello, this short tutorial is about how to use a collaborative wiki in the Learning Exchange. A collaborative wiki is a wiki that is designed for a group of people to work together to create something or collaborate on a project. We will be covering the features of the wiki to enable you to edit materials and better collaborate within the wiki environment. If a wiki is being used as a collaboration tool for your course, you will most likely be working in smaller breakout groups, usually between 4 and 8 people. A wiki activity is identified by the icon that looks like a hashtag symbol. You can find the link to your wiki within a course module or a unit by looking for this icon, or you can access the wiki using the link in the Activities block in the left navigation bar on the main page of your course. The first person to access the wiki for the group will be forced to create the main page. If you are that person, you will automatically enter the wiki in the edit mode. If you are not the first person to enter the wiki, you will enter the wiki in view mode. Let me demonstrate this for you. This first wiki has never been accessed before, so when I click on the link, I am taken directly into the edit window. You can tell where you are by noting what tab on the page is open. Also, when you are in edit mode, you will see the editing toolbar under the tabs. Now, I will exit this wiki and go back to the course page to enter a wiki that already has the main page created. Here you can see when I access this wiki, I am in the view mode and will see any content entered by those who access the wiki before me. To add content to a wiki page, you must be in edit mode. To do this, simply click on the Edit tab that is at the top of your wiki page. By clicking on that tab, the editing window will be opened. This editing window will look like most editing windows in the Learning Exchange. In this window, any content already added to the page will appear and is able to be changed, although you would be cautioned not to directly change someone else's work. You are able to add new content in any form, text, image, or links by using the editing toolbar that is available at the top of the window. If the window itself is too small to work in, you can enlarge it simply by dragging the corner to enlarge the workspace. The editing toolbar provides a number of tools you may already be familiar with, and in this tutorial we will walk through those that will be most important to you. When you first enter the edit mode, the toolbar displays only a few items such as format style, bold, italic, bullet list, numbered list, image, and media. The grayed out icons are related to creating links and will only be active when you have text or an image selected. You can expand the editing toolbar by clicking on the first icon that looks like a small chart. When you click on this, you get additional tools, most of which will be familiar to you. We will not go into depth in this video about how to use each of these, but you are encouraged to practice with them to gain greater knowledge of what they do. There are a few I would caution you about, however. First, in the Learning Exchange, we discourage you from loading media files directly to the server due to the large size of these files. Instead, it is recommended that if you are creating media, you use YouTube as your location and you simply link to the video from the wiki page. The second tool that may be unwise to use is located in the third row and has the double arrows. This tool allows you to edit the HTML code for the page. Unless you have significant experience with HTML code, it is not recommended that you use this tool, as you may destroy content that your team members have already added. The remainder of the tools are useful, and you are encouraged to practice with them to learn more about their functionality. Now, to enter content on the wiki page, you simply click on the place where you will start entering data and type in your text. Or you can cut and paste content from a Word document if you have created it beforehand. Once all the written content is entered, you can use the editing toolbar to format it and draw attention to it. So, in this example, you may want this first line to be a heading. Simply highlight it and then select the heading style from the Style Format list. Then, suppose you want a group of words in your paragraph to be highlighted. Select the words and then select the highlight icon in the second row and pick your color. Similarly, say you want a group of words to be bolded and in red. Select the words, click on the bold tool in the first row, and then keeping the word selected, click on the text color tool on the second row and select red. Lastly, you might want this last sentence to be different than the default font, and you want it italic. Select the sentence, click on the italic tool, and then on the bottom row, select your font style and the size. It really is that easy. Again, practice with the tools to see the range of things you can do to the text that you have entered. Now that you have entered your content, you may want to add a picture. To do this, place your cursor below your text and select the Image tool. When this opens, you will see a pop-up window and you will click the button that says Find or Upload an Image. A new pop-up will appear so that you can identify where the file exists. If you are uploading the image from your hard drive, select the third item from the list on the left side in order to upload the file. Click the Choose File button and find the image file on your hard drive, select it, and then click Open. The image will appear in the pop-up. You should always add an image description for accessibility before you click the Insert button. The image will now appear on your page. Suppose you want to link this photo to a website or video. This is also an easy process and it works for both text and images. First, if you are linking from an image, right-click on the image so it is selected. If you are linking on text, just select the text with your cursor. You will notice the tools in the first row that were grayed out have now become active. Each of these have a specific purpose. The first one allows you to create the link. The second allows you to remove the link. And the last allows you to block linking for that image or text. By clicking on the link tool, the first one, a pop-up will appear. At this point, you have a choice to make. If you are linking to an external website or video, you may not want to overwrite the browser window with your wiki page, as it will make it difficult for anyone to find their way back to your page. Instead, you can use the pop-up capability to have the browser open a new window when the link is selected. When you select the pop-up option by clicking on the tab, you will first need to enable Java Pop-up by clicking on the tick box at the top of the window. Then you will enter the URL for your link. You can set a viewing size in the area below the URL, but remember the size is referred to in pixels. Usually 800 by 600 is a reasonable size to set, and then if you allow for resizing and showing scroll bars, the person viewing the link can set the size to accommodate their own requirements. When you are done with this, click the Insert button and the link will be created. The last thing to do after you have added your content, images, and links and are happy with how it appears is to save your changes. Click on the Save button and your changes will be added to the Wiki page. Now that you have added your content, you may want to leave a comment for your group members. To do this, simply click the Comments tab at the top of the page and click on the Add Comment link. If others have posted comments, you will see them listed here and you can reply to any questions or remarks they have made. This concludes the overview of using collaborative wikis. If your course is using individual wikis for blogs or journals, the process described here is similar. However, it is suggested that you watch the tutorial on using individual wikis available in your course shell. I hope this has been helpful, and I encourage you to master the tools available to you in the Wiki activities.